Good morning. Hi, everyone. Happy Sabbath.
Hello.
Buenos dias.
Oh, okay. We got a little bilingual.
Okay, my bad.
Jesse, we said good morning.
Good morning.
Jesse's still waking up.
Yeah.
He woke up like 5 minutes ago.
I hope all of you have been having a great week, and we're so glad that you guys are joining us, whether it's today on Saturday. What's the day?
It's
July 3rd, or any other day. We're glad you guys are joining us. Today is going to be such a great and fun day. We have a really fun game plan, and we have another awesome talk today. Today we're sharing another testimony. We won't tell you who it is until the moment comes. so be ready to see the guest star later on.
okay.
Okay, anyways,
Like,
girl.
let's skip past that. Anyways,
Disregard that.
like on to the game. Do you want to explain the game? You can explain the game.
Okay, so we're gonna be playing a music game.
We don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
Guess the
Guess the
song.
song.
Guess
Guess
the
the
song.
song.
Guess the song. Okay, so we're gonna play 2 seconds of a song. They're all.
Put your mic.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
There you go.
Can you hear me? We're gonna be playing
That's
2
being
seconds of a song.
You mean loud?
We're like, all right, that was it for bloopers. Let's get
Let's
started.
continue.
We're gonna be playing 2 seconds of a song, and then these two are gonna be competing against each other. So we have Nat and Jesse.
Already know.
We know who's the winner
So
already.
so comment down below whether you're Team Nat or Team Jesse.
Yeah, Team Nat or Team
Everyone's already
Jess.
Team Nat.
I'm
Oh,
with whoever has
Jesus
more
is on
comments.
my side. Just
This
saying.
girl, Jesus is on every side. They feel special.
Oh, but I do, bro.
Okay, so let me finish. All right, so
Now
it's
you
gonna
guys know how I feel every time you guys don't let me finish something that I'm saying. Every Friday and
I
Saturday.
can't help. I like
I
talking.
apologize. So the game is gonna be so guess that song. They're gonna listen to 2 seconds of a song, and then the first one to guess what song it is wins, basically.
So do we just shout out the song, or do we have to be like, I know.
No, you have to call it. Go like make a noise. Go like
Yeah.
Meep.
Any noise, maybe like
Meep.
just like, I don't know, just make a little noise. I don't
or
know.
just anything that makes you feel comfortable.
Or like growl or
honestly.
whatever.
Or
Y'all
a,
are
a
some-
little bark.
Yeah, a little a little.
Can I be like, I know.
Nah.
That's the sound.
That's kind of boring
Yeah.
though.
I'm not
That
gonna
gives me
bark.
School vibes. That gives me
Well,
like I'm at school vibes.
Yeah, that's give me like pick me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
like,
bark like
I
a
teacher I
dog.
know.
I'm not gonna bark like a dog.
Like,
Then
just
go
like,
go a little boop.
or something like
Like
an
a little
animal.
noise.
Look at you little pios.
Oh my gosh, she be roasting me.
Oh,
Wait, who did?
Leif.
Leif
already know
says
the
Team
vibe.
Jesse.
Leave is hashtag fake. Well, okay.
You already
No,
know the
never mind.
vibes.
Let me rephrase that. Leif knows I'm gonna win, so he's trying to give Jesse support.
Oh,
Wait,
wow,
Leif, is that true? Is that
confidence.
true?
Not even.
Leif is he can't be biased. That's why he's helping Jesse, because he can't. Yeah,
It's
he
because
can't
he's
be
on
biased.
vacation.
He can't be biased. Oh no.
For facts, for facts.
He's like, he's taking advantage that he's not here right now because he knew that you would throw something at
Yeah.
him.
Let's see if I do it. What?
Should we take a moment for Nat to
No.
to do a little
Just
dancing
because
montage?
he said that, no Macarena for you.
Oh, snap.
Yikes. Let's just start.
She really said that. Okay, should we start? You guys want to start? Are you guys ready?
Yeah, it's just a game.
Jesse,
I'm not
put
gonna
your
get
phone down.
competitive.
I was checking
It's just a
YouTube.
game, but whoever loses is gonna have to get piped. So yeah, it's just a game.
Wait, actually?
It's game.
For real? I mean, we can change the rules.
No, no, you already made the
There's
rules.
no
You can't
shot.
switch.
Okay, let's start. Okay, this is gonna be the first song. What's the first song?
Can I just like continue the lyrics if I don't know the name of the song?
No, you have to name the song.
No.
Oh.
I feel
What?
like should we give him a time limit?
No.
No, after we raise our hand, that's like 5
Sorry,
seconds.
I'm-
5 seconds
I'm
after we
taking a
raise our
while
hands.
right now.
Right?
It starts playing out loud.
I'm just gonna search up the lyrics.
I'm so
You
sorry.
can't do
No,
that. Stop being
no,
such
no,
a
no,
cheater.
no.
Okay. Let me go to the time really quick. Sorry, I have a lot of tabs open.
That Mexican song.
No, I just took off
Jesse,
me taking off the
I
one
wish
tab
you
that
all
I
the best luck.
needed.
I don't.
Off.
A whole new world.
that wasn't the song.
That was
Okay, make sure it's low
I'm
right
just-
here because I
I'm
need to
just
press the song and go
practicing.
to the time.
I'm practicing.
Okay.
We're like very good now. Look
Finally.
who the cat
Oh.
dragged in.
Okay.
You guys can't see. but
Okay,
it's
okay,
Angel.
ready? Ready?
Okay.
Are we ready?
Mhm.
Best of luck, Jesse.
Ready?
Not to
You
you.
get 2 seconds, remember?
Okay.
1,
Fake.
2.
Oh,
I don't know.
champion.
Yeah.
Miss Girl.
No.
Okay,
I'm like live version or regular?
Live.
It was like
Okay.
She got, that's like double points right there. She even got that it was live. Ooh, Jesse.
I mean,
Jesse, you
Already
gotta step it up.
slacking.
Couldn't be me.
Already
I'll get there.
slacking. Imagine.
Woo! Nat has
Okay,
a
okay.
point.
thanks
Next
for that.
Next one. Make sure it's mute, because I need to press on the
She give
song.
me a 30-second head start. You can't
No.
answer
Okay.
until 30 seconds after.
Okay, ready? Ready?
You're
Ready?
just not a minute.
Sorry, it's really hard to get on the time. I am. I just my fingers.
Okay,
Okay,
then.
okay. Ready? Ready?
Okay. Oh, I know.
Oh, imagine.
Yeah, it's breakthrough.
Yeah.
Just
What?
live or
Red Rock
regular?
Band.
Dude, there was like a
Her
there was like a
worship.
there was
Live
like
or
a point
regular?
there was like a 0.5 vocal of someone just hitting a note and she already,
Live?
Yeah.
and she already knows the song. What do you mean?
Jesse, come on. I reset.
Angel,
2
you wanna come help
seconds.
me? You wanna switch me out? Tag me in.
Tag him in. Tag him in.
Oh,
Are we having a tag
Switch
in?
out. We'll
he
switch
took out
out.
the fanny pack.
Oh,
Oh my
it's
god.
getting real.
took
We
it.
have a tag in. We have a tag in.
Oh, my straw fell in.
Oh,
I'll come. No, come. I'll sit
Well,
there.
you can't
We'll
do it
switch
right
off
there.
every 2 rounds.
You standing in front of the,
the camera.
Every 2 rounds.
Ladies and gentlemen,
into
now
his
we have
pillows.
Angel.
Him acting like the main character.
He's like, what?
Oh, no. Sorry, I want people that are loyal to me from the beginning.
Facts. Don't
That's
settle.
facts. Don't settle.
Matt.
How do we play this game?
So
But still,
basically,
much love to you guys.
So basically, what you want to do is win. Let's get started.
you're gonna hear 2 seconds of a worship song, a worship song, and you have to guess the song.
So Jesse, you gave up.
Yeah. So you're
then
losing
I-
right now.
So then I won that round though. Against
Yeah.
Jesse, I won.
Yeah, against Jesse.
Ooh.
Okay, let me go to the next one.
Good luck.
Okay, let me see the time.
And you have to make a noise.
Do you
or
wanna?
something.
I feel like you're.
They
gonna
said
be
you
better.
have to make a noise. If you know the song, you have to like make
Oh,
a
like-
noise.
Like is
Like-
this like
like,
Jeopardy?
Sandra said
Yeah.
you can bark.
Yeah, you
Bark?
can bark.
you can bark, make a
You can meow.
any call.
You can meow. Start writing. Okay, are we ready for the next one?
Yes.
Ready? Oh, you can do that.
That was me. I know it.
You can. That was kind of like the Twitter one. Okay. Anyways.
I'm not gonna be very good at this. I already know.
Okay. Ready, set, go.
I know this song.
That was a good part. Ooh. Me proud
Oh
of
my
myself.
gosh.
10 seconds to guess, or you guys
Shoot.
get 2 more seconds. 9,
I know
8.
this. Oh
You
my
don't know this?
goodness.
7. He just said he tried. 6,
What?
5. 2
Yeah.
more seconds? 2 more
I want
seconds?
2 more seconds.
Okay.
I know the song. Oh, I know. Oh shoot. Is this Run? No, it's not. This is. Oh, this the other one. It's not Run to the Father. It's
What
the other one.
other
Oh, nothing else. Nothing
Yeah.
else.
Not. Oh my gosh, you were so into
I'm
it.
sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
We love it. We love
Here,
this.
do you want to try to move it?
I can't control myself
Yeah.
sometimes, and I
Run to
just
the
let.
okay, I got it.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so that's 3. Nat has 3. Dang, Nat.
Well,
okay,
one
my
now
bad.
because we started over.
Oh yeah, I guess 1.
But-
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, now I
I'm
gotta-
just whatever.
okay.
I'm just glad I beat Jesse.
I mean, I'd hope so. He's only a freshman.
Ah!
Me too.
Oh,
Just
In
in college.
college?
Woo.
You got like 10 years on him.
So
10 years?
Where did your
Wait a
math
minute.
go?
wait, you're a freshman?
And he was the one that graduated early.
We're like, he's out of school for 1 month. He has little.
That's
Okay, are we ready?
The worship songs is not like
Oh,
school stuff.
Okay, are we ready? Are we ready?
We're ready.
Are you ready?
Do you know it?
No, pues
Is that Run to the
Angel,
Father?
she's
Like,
yeah.
I'll give you a chance. You just
like,
see
"I'll
that
give you
little
a
like
chance."
tag in. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. I know it.
Oh my gosh, Nat studied for this. Let me find out you studied for this.
Not the only person who did her homework.
No, actually did it.
You calling me out.
Okay, what's the next song? Okay.
I just know most of my worship songs.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. They're all bangers.
I know.
they're
That's
all
why I said
bangers.
most.
That's the only hint we're gonna give you guys. All these songs are bangers.
Okay. Ready for the next one? Are you guys ready?
No, Sandra trying to sound cool. Oh, hip.
What was it, Blappers?
She was like,
That
she's
one
like,
too.
all of these songs are bangers.
They're straight bangers.
Okay. Anyways.
There is no doubt.
Oh, I know this.
Come on, Angel.
I know this.
Am I showing them? 10? Oh,
No, I know it.
Nat knows it.
That's it.
Famous for.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wow.
That's not fair, bro. I don't even know the names. I just know how they go.
Okay, so then we finished the lyrics.
No, you
Finish
can't
the
switch it
lyrics.
up anymore.
Finish the
Switch the
lyrics.
game
We
halfway
switch up the
through the
game.
game.
Oh my gosh. We should.
That's so us.
Sorry, that wasn't it. My bad. This whole
I'm
Me
like, are you playing
showing
8-ball
all
pool
of
right
them.
now?
Me trying to get out that 1 second.
Where are the crickets?
No, I'll do
It
it.
just keeps moving. Oh. Okay, we're just gonna start from there. Okay, ready? Ready?
I know it.
Okay, I know it. Just say it then. I know it. I know it.
Oh my god.
You know, just to get back on here. I'm done.
I'm sorry. It's tremble.
Wait, yeah. Let's switch it
Oh,
to.
yes. Yeah.
Let's do it.
I know. Feel like Thanos or something.
You feel like
And I'm back.
Nat just compared herself to Thanos.
You did not. I mean, she has the chin.
That's you. That's you. You have more his chin. What do you mean?
No, can Nat,
Come play for me.
can Nat compare herself to Thanos and then just
No,
like she
'cause-
has the chin?
Cause Anthony was like,
Angel, come play against me.
Anthony's like, right now she has the power. She's too powerful. So I'm like Thanos, cause you know he was too powerful at one point.
Oh my gosh.
At one point.
You know what? Disregard all of that.
You're making fun of me.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Now I don't feel bad anymore.
Ready? Set.
Oh
They're getting this way too fast. We should
That's
do, like
money.
half a second.
no.
Huh?
I don't know. That's the first thing.
Oh wait, she's singing.
She's
ahead,
like,
so you
she's
can
like,
do
she's
it.
like.
She's doing it, so you can do it too.
The little foot tap.
2 more seconds.
Angel.
Do you guys want 2 more seconds?
No.
Huh?
I think she's the only one in the game.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I think this is like a
It's-
game
at this
between
point, it's
Nat.
just- No, at this point,
No,
it's
I know
just
the
Nat
song.
versus
I just-
herself. To see
I
how
know
fast
the
she can
song. I
get
just
it.
can't remember the title.
Okay, 2 more seconds. 2 more seconds.
Just say the lyric.
Oh, I know it. I literally said the words in my head. Do it again.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I was thinking that bridge
I don't
part
know.
though. Like I did the little.
Oh my
Please.
goodness.
She was like- You're focused.
No, I was doing the dun dun dun.
Oh.
What?
Me getting triggered.
That's not about you.
He's just mad.
Ooh. Oh,
He's just being a sore loser.
He's just salty over there.
Okay. I think we need to go to Sandra's side.
You should text me the song.
No. Okay.
A little ASMR. What?
No, wait. No, wait. Did you do the other one?
LOL.
What do you mean the other one? This is from yours.
No, that was for the other.
That is a little sus. I ain't gonna lie.
Hmm? No.
Jesus.
Oh, you already did.
Jesse, how are you feeling?
I'm so sorry this is
great.
taking years.
Great. That's good. That's really good.
Yes. Okay. I got it.
What?
Okay, ready?
Yes.
I don't think I know this one. Isn't it
I
Torn
think
Wells
you
though?
do.
Come on,
Yeah.
Jesse,
Jesse, you have to know this one.
Oh, I
Okay,
know.
one point at least.
All God's children.
Oh my goodness. Jesse.
I don't know the names. Though. Oh.
No, wait,
Yeah.
let's
I
make
like
it
that.
interesting. Yes, if he can get at least one.
At least
How
one.
many more songs are there?
all those
There's a
that
lot,
match.
but we're not
So
gonna
then
play
there's
all
that
of them
pressure
because we
of
don't
you
have
getting
enough
it
time.
faster, so Jesse won't have a time to.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
If I yell though, that's not my fault. It's your guys'
yell?
fault for
But the
putting this
vibe.
pressure on me.
But the
I was like, if you yell.
Yes.
Okay.
I get excited.
No. I'm not ready. I'm so sorry.
Them being unprofessional.
I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay. I like that one.
Disney. Sound like Disney.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kind of fun.
Ooh.
That's
No, wait, no, I'm not ready.
spooky.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought it was
Leif,
gonna
you
be
should come
like
play for me.
miracles.
Let's even guess.
I only know that because they kept on playing it nonstop in Chicago.
They're
in
so
Chicago.
good. Okay. Ready? Ready?
Anthony
Go.
falling asleep in the back.
Set. Go.
That's Tornwell's too, but I don't know that song.
Does Jesse know the song?
No, yeah, I
No.
play. I
Jesse.
play it.
Jesse.
Hey, don't give him hints.
Okay, two more.
I actually don't know the song. I know it's Tornwell's though.
For real? Okay, let's see if Jesse can get it.
I can't.
At this point, how many guesses do we get? How about just guess?
This is for you.
That was like half a syllable.
You
Okay,
guys
so 2 more
trying to
seconds?
make me lose.
2 more seconds, maybe. That's what I'm thinking.
Wait.
Okay, wait. Was it one of his
2
new
more
songs?
seconds?
Is it one of his new songs?
It's his older songs.
It's an older song. It's not new.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets a point.
There's no
He gets
shot.
the point.
You guys
I'm
are
pretty sure you
cheaters.
know this song.
I think
I don't think so.
I think I won.
I'm pretty sure.
What's it called?
Me almost telling you.
We're like, what's behind curtain number 1?
Should we do 2 more seconds?
2 more seconds.
Yeah,
Next
I'm not
song.
gonna know.
What
What
was the
was the
name?
song?
It's God's Not Done With You.
There's no shot. I got
God's
that.
not done
What?
with you.
That sounded way too upbeat for that, though.
We're
I thought
so
God's-
good.
I thought God's Not Done With You was slower.
No.
Oh no, it was slower, but then we changed the speed just for this game now.
Oh.
What?
Spotify changed the speed just for this.
You know, Spotify Premium. He guessed what?
I knew it wasn't Citizen of Heaven or any of that. But I knew, no, I
I was
actually
like, I
didn't
knew it wasn't that one.
know. Well, hey, I got the artist, though.
You did.
You're right.
What?
Okay, I got it. Okay. Can you see it? Can they see it? Oh, okay.
How are we going to be able to see it? We could only
I
see
don't
the
know.
Oh, this is straight.
Okay, ready, set, go.
Tornwell's again?
Yeah, we love Tornwell.
But I don't know
Tell.
this.
You guys picked the worst
Dude,
spot.
no.
I
That's
kid
the
you not.
point.
Not the point for me to get a point.
Hills and Valley. It's not Hills and
No.
Valley.
I'm gonna see the songs I have added by him.
2 more seconds. 2 more
Hey,
seconds.
you can't do that. That's cheating.
I'm not.
Artist?
I'm checking on
Should
your
we do
YouTube.
artists? Why?
Miracle.
Tornwell's is great.
Okay.
Like You Love Me. Millionaire.
Okay, hold on.
Keep on going.
Citizen of Heaven.
Okay.
You'll get it eventually.
Hills and Valley.
That wasn't it.
You guess that one.
Nothing else comes to mind.
Wait, so
That's fine. Ready?
Oh my gosh!
No.
Oh, raise the hallelujah!
You gave it away! You gave it away! He literally said
I knew the
it.
lyrics.
No, you should
Okay.
listen to Josh. It started playing at the beginning. He's like, "Oh, I was gonna say it was Raise a
Thank
Hallelujah."
you, Josh. Thank you, Josh.
Open your ears.
I can. There's big headphones over
it's just not clean.
It's on the earwax in there.
Sandra, do you want to try to move them?
Okay, so
A little ASMR.
what song are we on?
Alright, you can look them up too, because I don't know if we have the same ones, and I don't have all of them on my playlist.
Okay, of course.
Jesse, I can't really.
Because apparently I'm really slow at doing it.
Just a little. It's okay.
Apparently, you're really slow
Wait, so
too.
is it muted if I click on it, or do I?
Yeah,
have to-
it's not gonna play,
Oh,
right?
okay. We
Or
should
just
do
like
this to
play and
them,
just
man.
like pause it,
Yeah,
right?
for real.
So
I break.
what is?
I did that to
Chip a tooth.
Jason. Accidentally hit him in the
Oh.
face with it. But anyways,
Okay, are we
everyone
ready?
else, how's your week been?
Comment
Yeah,
down
comment
below.
down below.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
Let me say yeah.
Oh, I know. Never lost.
All right.
Should we go to Disney playlists?
Oh, for facts.
Look up Disney songs.
I watched like 2 Disney movies.
On your playlist?
Can I just say the movie, not the actual name?
Okay.
Does
I
that
can't
count?
let
Should we
him
say-
win.
Should we say the movies and not the names?
No,
of
she has to.
You
do the
guys are
actual-
do this.
you guys are the ones in charge of the game. You guys
the
pick.
which one? Well, that doesn't have a
lot
doesn't
of
have a lot of Disney. It's
The
just
mo-
like
it's
So
so
just
much
should I click
easier if
this
you say the movie and not the song.
Exactly. You have to say the song.
No.
not
I
the
suppose
movie.
your playlist right now. Okay.
that's not mine. That's my
Let me
brother's.
just type in Disney and see what shows up on
Yeah.
Spotify.
Put
Bruh.
on Disney Bangers.
Wait, that's not fair.
What?
We both either have to say the movie
Yeah,
or the song.
both of you guys say the movie.
Movie or song?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're such a liar.
Oh, this one. They
Yeah,
both
yeah.
should know that one. Hold on.
Just 2 seconds. Remember. Oh, are you guys ready?
That was it?
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
we've been-
Nothing-
we're waiting on you.
Nothing boring.
Oh, Frozen.
That's
Okay.
Frozen.
So we're just doing the okay.
Oh, love is an
wow.
open door.
Oh my, how'd you know from that little bit? I would have guessed that.
Dude,
There's no
I'm
shot.
really good at memorizing.
That's like
songs.
her favorite song. She watches it like every night.
Oh, definitely.
Dude, last time I watched Frozen
Okay.
was like
Actually,
the
I
week it
like
came
Into
out.
the Unknown.
Into the
Yeah.
end.
Okay.
No, okay, relax.
Are you guys ready?
Go.
Are you going to?
I don't harmonize it.
Oh, I know it.
What is it?
Moana.
Yeah.
That's
Dude, that one. Dude,
I-
dude, that one. No, do that one. I love
Good
that
job.
one. Wait.
Oh, I know
I
this.
love it.
He's not gonna know the
Come
title.
I
Do you know the song?
don't know. What is it?
You don't know the movie? Anthony trying to.
Towards
How?
He just got blinded.
No cap.
Okay,
I
just
don't
say it.
Tangled. I see
Yeah.
the light.
That's Tangled?
Yeah.
There's no shot.
It's
Yeah.
like one of the most
Have you seen
iconic.
Tangled?
That's one of the most iconic
Oh,
movies.
we're there in the boat.
Jesse hasn't seen any of these.
Like,
Disney
"And the
movies.
Imagine
you have
doing
to
that
know
in real
this
life.
one, Jesse.
Oh, Jesse, she don't know this song. Please rethink your life.
Oh, I know this.
The Toy Story?
Yeah.
Hey.
Wait,
I caught the
Jesse
dub.
got a
I caught the
Jesse got a
W.
point.
I let him.
Let's get a
Another
round of
lie.
applause. It took only 5 years, but
Wait, that was it?
thank you guys for coming to our game show.
Bruh, no mountain.
That
Not
took the
for the
L. You saw it
L,
here
no
first,
shot.
you
I literally
guys.
Not
said
for
I
the
know the
L,
song.
no.
What's the song called? What's the song called?
I don't know. It's Toy Story. That's
You
not part of
got
the
a
game.
friend in me. You got a friend in me.
No.
Says the one that walked off all angry. Don't even.
Are we out of time yet? We are out of time.
Yes, sir.
And Jesse
Yes,
won,
sir.
you
You know
guys.
the vibe.
If you were Team Jesse, comment down below.
I always believed in you,
Right.
Jesse.
Yeah,
I knew
you-
you got this in the bag.
Good game. You'll get it next time.
Bruh, I let you have that one.
Just
I
let it
let
be.
You have
Just let it
that
be.
One. It's a pity win.
Just take the.
It's a
L.
pity win. It's a pity win.
Is
I think
someone being
everyone in the
salty?
comments thought I won. Everyone in the comments
'Cause I let
thinks I
you.
won.
No, because I let you. For fact.
I hear a little feud going on.
Oh no, I'm fine.
You say I don't.
I said I'm fine.
Oh,
But I just
I
let him
thought you
win.
said, I don't know.
I didn't know
don't
we were
fight.
going until he got one though.
We said that at least 4 times.
But yeah, we.
Okay,
Yeah.
but then we switched to different songs. I didn't know we were gonna. keep
Remember,
that.
we said if he'd get one, he wins.
Yeah, but that's when we were doing worship. I didn't know we were still keeping that.
Oh no, our rules are rules.
Yeah. Amen.
We never
guys said
change
we-
our rules.
Yes, you
Uh-huh.
did. You guys said we could guess the song.
We no.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Send it to the video.
Send it to the video. We have
Ow.
a video after this, so make sure to watch the video. My pillow fell. Thank you guys for watching them play. We're gonna have to rematch, you guys.
Yeah.
You have to study.
But something
I will
that-
study.
Never mind.
Not even a
Anyways,
challenge,
go
you'd
to the
be
video,
lost.
guys. We see you.
Yeah, so I should be in the next hour or so. Yeah, no, absolutely, no problem. We'll get it sorted. I've already spoken to them, and they said it would be fine. So, okay. Yeah. All right. See you soon.
The next station is Lexington.
All right, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed that video, and hopefully it was just a good reminder for all of us. You know, God is always there around us, and so many times we miss him and we miss what he has to say to us. And, you know, it's a constant reminder that no matter how much we do end up ignoring God, he's always there for us, and he's always trying his hardest to get to us and to reach us. So hopefully we're going that extra mile as well to you know, listen to God and be involved with God and in his word, because we know that we're so much better off when we are with God and when we're, you know, when we actually are listening to him and spending time with him. Right, Sandra?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, guys. So now we're going to cool it down a little bit. I know it got a little heated not that long ago. But we're going to go ahead and go into our talk. Today we have a very special guest star. And they are going to be sharing their testimony with us. So if you guys would please do a little drum roll.
Oh my god.
I can't do it. For Miss Estrella Rios!
Hello. I love how you did that pun again.
I know.
I know.
After you're like, it's so cringy.
It's okay.
It's okay. We like that.
It's fun. It's fun.
It's fun. It's fun. Kind
But
of fun. Kind of fun.
yes. But today we are having Miss Estrella share her testimony with us. Estrella, how are you feeling?
Pretty good. Kind of. My body's kind of shaky. But I also like did just wake up like not that long ago, so I like
That's true. I know
kind of
that.
I'm a little rough right now.
I could tell with the hoodie.
Yeah, because it's so cold in here. They put the AC up like I appreciate it because it's hot, but it gets so cold in here.
We put it up. or did we put the temperature down?
Oh. Man.
This is too much mind games for the morning.
Yeah.
My brain can't process that right now.
Put it down.
Yeah.
Answer.
Anyways.
Well, I guess.
Good
If you
job.
think
Good job.
about it.
Hopefully, Estrella will be waking up to be able to share her
Yeah.
testimony. Just kind of your walk with God and just kind of let us know everything about it, really. I know last week you were here with us when Sandra was sharing her testimony. So now it's the other way. Now Sandra gets to be on this side as you share your testimony.
Ooh.
Pretty fun, pretty fun.
Pretty fun.
Kind of fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we'll go ahead and let you dive into it, and then we'll just kind of cut you off or whatever. if we-
And
Yeah.
just a reminder, if anyone has any questions, comment
Yes.
them below, and then
Yes.
I will let the crew know what that question is, and Estrella will answer to the best of her ability.
She's like,
She's like, I never agreed to.
I'm like,
Je ne
okay,
savais.
I didn't know about that.
Sabo.
Yeah, but honestly, like, sorry if I go like up and down with my story. I'm really bad at telling stories.
I'm
Like,
like, we know.
we were playing Mafia the other day, and they know, they heard my stories. But I guess like where to start is I like Sandra said last week, like I grew up in a Catholic church as well, the like church that like everybody goes to that's in our town, and it's like it was like I've been going there since I was really young, so it's kind of like that thing of like, oh yeah, you know what God is, like there's these traditions you do every year, like for like Christmas and all that stuff, like with the religion and such, and then obviously you did like your first communion, your confirmation and stuff. But I wasn't like really like into getting to know who God was. He kind of was just like, oh, like he's that person above everybody else. You know what I mean? Like he's that person that will like once meet, or like, you know, like you have that thing like once you die, you go up to heaven like straight away, right? And you get to meet him. So it was like I had that in mind, but I never like knew that you can actually have a relationship with him. He was always kind of like put on this pedestal where you kind of like oh, he's always just gonna be up there, and like we're down here, you know what I mean? So that's how I grew up, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I did not want to go to church, because it was like that thing, it was like a school, and kids don't like school. Let's just be honest, kids don't like school. And it was like they had us do like, did you know that? But like they had us do like a bunch of things, like memorize all these Bible verses, and like practice all these like traditions and stuff, and then we had to like perform them, so kind of like a test. That's how I saw like our confirmation and communion was like a test and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, like I'll study for it, and then like it's like a grade, like after 8th grade you're on to high school, and then like you just like leave that all behind, right? So that's how I saw it, and I did my things pretty early, before anybody else. So like my friends were doing that later, so they were like still going to church and stuff. But after I was done with that, I was like, okay, like I started making things above going to church, if that makes sense, like putting it like past, like behind. And then that was like in 8th grade.
That was after you did your first communion and everything.
Yeah, my confirmation, because that was after.
Okay.
That's like the last one you do. And so that's how I kind of was. And then obviously like you go into middle school, and it's like all like your elementary school friends kind of like you're like still with them, but some went to different schools. So you're like trying to meet new people, but still in that like weird clique kind of situation. And I've always like had people, I don't know why, I literally don't know why, but I've always had people comment on like my appearance or like myself, and I was kind of like, it threw me off a lot, because it made me like grow up like really caring about what other people think, or like really like watching what I say. Yeah, kind of like self-conscious. Like I grew up like hating my freckles, because like no one else had them, and I was like, well, like why do I have dots on my face? Like no one else has them. Or like I grew up hating my voice, because everybody would comment on that. Like now I don't care. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I have a tiny voice, like I can't change that. But like back then I used to be like, okay, I gotta have a deep voice now. Like
It's like, hi, good morning, guys. How you doing today?
I'm like, what up?
like I would like be like, because like people like make comments about it all throughout elementary school, and they'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, you're like a chipmunk. I'm like, Oh wait, did you really relate
We're like-
to like Alvin and the Chipmunks right now? Like I was like, okay.
You're like, wait, which one?
I'm like, which one? I'm like, am I Brittany? Okay.
We're like, no, you're Alvin.
But I was just kind of like, okay. Or people would
Yeah.
comment like on like my eating habits, because like I used to have
Oh,
like
really?
really bad like my iron used to be like really low
Yeah.
because I didn't like, I guess like I didn't eat enough. So people would always be like, oh, you eat like a little bird, or like
Yeah.
you're so small. And I'm like, why would you say that to a 10-year-old?
So it looks like your whole life you've had
yeah.
people just commenting on everything.
Yeah, or my height, or even like my intelligence. Like going into high school, I'd always get like comments like being like, "Gosh, why do you try so hard? Like it's only high school. Like you're such a tryhard." Or like when they'd be like, "Oh, like what'd you get on your test?" And like, we're not even gonna ask you. We know you did good. So it was
Yeah.
like a bad thing to like do good in school. So like I kind of like closed off on people on that because I was like,
Did that ever make you want to do worse, like on your schoolwork, because people would say that to you?
yeah and no, because I kind of was just like, okay, I'm not gonna tell people anymore. Like
Yeah.
I just kind of like, whenever they'd ask me, I'd be like, oh, like I don't remember. Like I
Yeah.
don't know. I just like I haven't checked, but I still had to do good because I still had that pressure from my parents, because they're always like I know it's like they didn't mean it in a bad way because they just want us to succeed. But like if I got a B, they'd be like, oh, like why isn't that an A? And I'd be like,
Yeah.
sir, like
Oh, yeah.
I really tried here. It was like it was kind of like hard. So especially like my brother, my brother, the middle child.
Mm-hmm.
He's older than me, but he's like seen as like the smart one. So like having to like
Live
step
up to it.
up after that, I'm like, sir, you really came out here putting
Yeah.
me at a disadvantage. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, okay. And then he was also like the athletic one. So like when my parents when I got into volleyball, they're like, oh my gosh, yeah, like we can go to your games. It's like, I was like, okay, but this isn't a long-term thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, I like sports, but not to like that extent. And like when I started high school, they're like, oh, are you gonna take all the same classes as he did? Or like, are you gonna do all the APs? Like, are you gonna, they even like at one point they're like, oh, did you apply to Cal Poly? Because he goes to Cal Poly.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I did, but I was like, that wasn't my intention to
Yeah.
go there. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm for the people that are watching, I'm like a huge people pleaser. So I always like do things to like make other people happy around me, even if it like doesn't make me necessarily happy.
So I have a question about that. Did it ever make you change anything about yourself?
Yeah.
What were some things
A
that you
lot.
changed?
Like like what's it called, in middle school and going into high school, like freshman year or sophomore year, I think is like when I really changed the most, because because my brothers, like they had different language than me, but I like never tried to use like cuss words or anything like that, or like the language that they would try to use. But I noticed that everyone in middle school, like in 8th grade, like they'd be like, whoa, you never cuss, like say a cuss
Yeah.
word. Like it's like kind of like peer pressure. They'd be like, just say it once, like just do it, like nothing bad's gonna happen. And like back then I was like, why? Like I don't like
Yeah.
need to. And then like going into high school, I still found people going like, oh my gosh, just say one, and kind of like put that peer pressure on like to like say like language that I wasn't used to, because it was like people were like, whoa, like finally, like you actually like are using like our language and stuff. And I was like, it was like weird, because I was like, because like after I'd be like, why am I saying that? Like I literally didn't need to use that word in that sentence. Like
Yeah.
I could have used a different word, but it was like more to like please other people.
Yeah.
And just a lot of like stuff was going on with my like family, like relatives wise. So it was like I was kind of like up and down, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I didn't know what to do. Like stuff at home was kind of crazy, and then like I had to come to school and be like this like whole different person, and it was like, it was just weird. Like I didn't notice it till like junior year, because I started coming to youth
Yeah.
my sophomore year, because you guys know Bella. I'm sure you guys know Bella. Our friend Bella, I don't know if she's been on the.
I don't think she's been on here.
Oh.
But
She hasn't been on here, but if you like check our Instagram, I'm like link in the bio.
TV.youth.
That youth. She's in our Instagram, and we've been friends since like we've been like so young, because my dad goes and does yard work at their house and their grandparents' house. So like our families have already been pretty like close, and so we got close. And she would like bring me to church like as a kid. Like I remember Mama Mace, we call her mom. She asked me, I was like super young, probably like 7 years old.
Yeah.
But she was like, "Hey, do you want to like lead her like in worship?" Like, cause she has a bunch of other kids. And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And that was when I was like starting to see how different like the different churches were.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't start coming until sophomore year, because she was like, "Oh, there's this Christmas party." It's like a little Christmas get together that the youth is doing, and she was like, "You want to come?" And I'm like, I want to say I'm a less shy now, but before
You definitely
I
less
was
shy.
so shy. Like I wouldn't talk to anyone, because like it was like always that thing of like, oh, like what if they think I'm weird, or like what if I say something wrong?
Yeah.
Because if I feel like I said something wrong, like that's in my mind. Like even now, like even like past things, I don't know why I keep it in my mind. I'm like, that's literally unimportant. But and then I came, and it was like we were like wearing like Christmas sweaters and everything, and everyone was like so nice and stuff. So I was like, oh, like this is kind of like cool, but I like still didn't like. I was kind of like, I don't know, like it's just like it's not what I expected. Like getting to know like the Bible and stuff wasn't what I expected, and kind of threw me off. So like then I started like helping my mom during the weekend with like going to clean houses and stuff, and I like put that above and kind of like made it as an excuse. I was like, no, like I'm okay. Like it was like something new, and like I was like safe where I was, like even though I wasn't, like I was messed up. But I was like safe, like I didn't want anything new happening. But then I started coming more frequently. I don't remember the day or like the specific day I started coming more frequently, but I do remember that what really changed for me was we went to a conference called My City, and it's like right here, like it was in Sacramento, which is just like a couple minutes from
Folsom.
It was in Folsom.
Folsom.
Which
Well, the conference was in Folsom. The church
yeah.
itself is Sacramento, but they moved up here for that.
Yeah, it was.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That's the first day I met Estrella.
Yeah.
Was for My City.
Oh, that's right, because we played hide and go seek in the
In Target.
Target. Yeah. So I remember they're like, oh yeah, this girl Estrella she came like once before. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I never met her. And then that's the first time I met.
You're like, who?
He was like, "What's her name?"
He's still like, that girl.
That would. But that was like the first time like I was like meeting everyone at the same time, and I was like like kind of like shaking up, because like you can tell like people already know each other, and they're already like talking and going to like
they're the clique.
they're like, even if it is church, there are cliques, you know what I mean?
Sure.
But I still like noticed that they're like getting more people in and stuff like that, and I was like glad, because even like me and Nat, we didn't really talk at that time either. So all I knew was like Bella, and but me and Nat got closer in that trip too. Also like me and Josue, and it was like I feel like that trip like really like changed my mind, because it was like even at the conference, like they did like worship and stuff, but they did like a bunch of talks, and you can just like see like the emotion in people. And like for me, my emotions, they're not like, oh, my leg's cramping, sorry, but like I don't really like show my emotions. So I was like, how is it like so easy for people to like just start crying, like what like a preacher is like saying, you know what I mean? I was like, okay, like this is I'm like, nah.
I cry all the time.
So I was kind of like what the heck, like I didn't know it was this deep, right? But like after that I was like, okay, I want to start coming more. I started coming more, and then I remember this night. I forgot what we were doing. I think it was like we're just like chilling in the chapel, but Mama Mace came up to me. She's like, "Hey, you want to go to Texas?" I was like, "Miss Girl, I wish." I was like, "You think my parents are gonna let me? Like, they can't let me go out the side, like." And then she's like, "No, for real." I was like, "Yeah, I don't think my parents are gonna let me." She was like, "Where you're going? I already asked your dad." I was like, he said yes. And she's like, yeah, I already asked him and everything. And he already agreed to it. Like, we just need to like help with the money and stuff like that. I was like, no freaking way.
Wait, before you dive into Texas, I really quick want to ask you. So growing up in that Catholic, you know, with the worship is pretty different from the worship at that concert, because that's basically that big part that you remember that you experienced. Did it engage you, the worship, or did it kind of turn you away from it? Like, with your background, did it kind of like, you're like, oh, it's not supposed to be like this, or was it like, oh, like I want this or something?
Yeah, no, I definitely found myself liking the worship more after going to the conference, and it made me like connect more to worship songs, like spiritually and everything. Yeah, because I felt like I could like, it's like more of like letting go, because like it has like a bunch of instruments and stuff like that, and like I know a lot of people relate to like looking to music and like helping like to like relieve like stress and all that stuff. So like that's kind of how I always saw music, and I guess I never found that in like a Catholic church. Yeah, because it's always like, so I don't know if you guys ever like heard like in a Catholic church how the worship music goes, but it's just like more slow tempo, like
they're like hymns.
Yeah, it's not like, I don't know, like upbeat. And I guess like as like a teenager, like you're looking for like that thrill, you know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like seeing just everybody like raise their hands, like you don't see that in a Catholic church. Like they're just like usually like
or sometimes in any other church, in any
honestly. Other church, yeah. And like you just see like everybody like fired up. It was like a concert. Like if someone like went to go like see like a famous artist or something like that, and it was like weird to see that like worship like that it could be like that, you know what I mean? It threw me off at first because I was like, what the heck? Because they just started like, I was like, whoa. They're like, what? Yeah. And they're like jumping, like smoke's coming out, like there's a bunch of lights, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
So did that conference did that kind of push the way of you wanting to get closer to God, or not quite?
Not push me away. It made me want to start getting.
It was like intrigued you.
Because I wanted to know why they felt like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you see people like all happy and stuff like that, and you're like, why? Like I was like hearing the songs, and I was like trying to like get like the rhythm. Like I was like trying to listen to the lyrics. I was like, but I never had that relationship with God, so I was like, how is that like? So I wanted to get to like know more about it. So then I started coming here, and then we did like the whole Texas thing. I actually got rebaptized in Texas. And oh my, I did cry there. I remember I was sobbing there, which is like weird. I remember calling my parents afterwards. I was like, Emma! And she thought I like got in a car crash or something, because she's like, what's wrong? Like even my dad was there. I was like, I'm just gonna get rebaptized. She's like, and like even like you can tell like how different it is there, because like in Catholic churches you get baptized when you're like really young, like literally out of the womb. And she like even she questioned it. She's like, well, why are you crying so much? Like she was like, why are you crying so much? And I was like, it like when she said that, I was like, why not? Yeah. And it's like then you like see like their like different perspectives on it. But I just thought that was so funny. And I remember because I was the first person I told that I was getting rebaptized was Mama Mace. And like her eyes were like like she just hugged me. I was like don't cry. And then after she hugged me, I'm like, I'm crying. But it was like
Mama Mace has a thing where she can make you cry so easily.
I don't know,
like
why.
not in a bad way, but it's like
in a great way. But like you just look at her like if she's like talking about something like if she's like preaching or something, you just like look at her, you're like, oh, I'm already gonna cry. Like
tears falling down halfway.
Because you can just see like the passion in her. Like she's a really passionate like woman when it comes to like learning about like God's work and stuff. And it's like, whoa, like it's crazy. Even like when she's singing, you can see it through her. And I just thought that was so crazy, because I've always like seen her as like, oh, like an aunt or like a mom. Yeah. And like I always like joke like, oh, I'm your other child, like I'm your other daughter. So it was like good seeing that, because like I didn't have my parents there. So it was like good like having someone close to me that was like there like that, and I like that kind of like motherly figure. But like after that, I was like, okay, like, I'm here, like, do what you want me.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I don't know if I expected things to get like personal wise. I didn't know if I expected things to like get better. I was kind of like, okay, like now I know the truth.
Yeah.
But like, so obviously, like when they said like you still have like trials and stuff, like literally like Satan was like throwing like dodgeballs at me, like me on the ground, like like getting trampled. But like they like that's true. Like you like so much stuff like starts happening to you more, and it's like I have noticed like when I said that I noticed I like changed a lot, like in a better way. Like I was like, whoa, like I didn't know I was like.
Well, and the thing is
changed
too,
that
like,
much.
I don't think it's that more trials are coming at us. I think it's more that now that we're with Jesus, we can realize it. You know, like this isn't normal. You know, before Jesus, we're like, oh, this is normal. Like this is how it always
like
is.
this has like already happened. Like I'm used to it.
Yeah, but then it's like when we're with Jesus, he shows us the light that, oh, you know what, this isn't normal. This isn't what I'm supposed to be going through. There's something else, and that's what he was doing with you.
And it was like so like weird. Like even now, like I'm still trying to get used to like the whole like kind of like accepting like, okay, like you're gonna make mistakes, because like I've always like had that thing of like I've always been like kind of like known to be like the goody. I've been called that many times, or like the goody, or like the one that like doesn't do anything wrong. So it's like
perfect.
Yeah, like you can't like do anything wrong if like you're like seen as so good. I was like, okay. So it's like it's like you're always like walking on like glass, and it's like like I don't know, like, or like you can't say anything wrong, or like you can't show your opinion even, because it's like, what if you're wrong, or what if they don't agree with you, then you're like seen as bad, you know what I mean? But like then I like started to realize like what I like think of myself, like it doesn't matter like what you think of me, it only matters what I think of myself. And it's like, oh my gosh, I say like a lot. I'm so sorry.
Like, that was 150.
I know. You're like counting,
like count.
But like, sorry, when like even like with friendships and stuff, like I would always let them like trample over me sometimes, and I would always be like, okay, like that's like you can think of like whenever you want, like I don't care, like and I would never say like what I'm thinking, or if they were hurting me, or like anything like that, because I didn't want to hurt their feelings. I was like, but you're hurting mine, but I don't want to hurt yours, you know what I mean? I was like, I didn't want to be the one to cause you pain just by like saying like how I'm feeling. And that's changed a lot. Now when it's like I notice that like it's not a good relationship, or like something's wrong, I'll actually like say something now, which feels like actually really good, because it's like stepping boundaries and actually knowing like where your limits are, because you attract what you put out. And and if you're like not being your most authentic self, you're actually not gonna get like that received back. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get those same feelings. Like if I'm feeling bad at myself, like that's gonna be resulted back to me.
Oh yeah, if people see that you're not like confident in yourself or whatever, like they treat you that way too. You know, you treat yourself bad, they treat you bad, because you know they think that that's normal, that's okay.
Of it. Like they can be like, oh, we know she's not gonna do anything. I've like seen people do that.
Oh, definitely.
Because I've seen people go like, oh, well, she won't say anything. So like we're just gonna like let it happen. I'm like, I know I won't say anything, but like, why are you doing it? And then after I was like, okay, this is not okay. Like I need to take a step back and like really like see where I'm at right now.
Do you have a question for?
Yeah, so
Sorry.
I love how she said how at first she was kind of holding it back in fear of like, sorry, my voice is so raspy. I woke up not that long.
We all woke up like 30 minutes before this.
No, but just like she was holding back, like letting other people know how she was feeling, so she wouldn't so you wouldn't affect their feelings. But then there's that point where you hit where you were like, you know what, like they're hurting me, and like I need to set boundaries. So was it that changed, like that when you're getting rebaptized, getting that change in mindset or like getting closer to Jesus? Is that like what changed it, or was like what was that point where you realized like this is not okay and I need to do something about it?
Yeah.
I think it was a little bit after getting rebaptized, because even after when we got like when a lot of us got baptized, I think it was like 15.
About to be 2
About to be 2.
2 years, right?
Oh, I thought you meant like 2 people. I was like,
No.
people.
Sorry, people. No, it was like 15 people.
Yeah, it was like 15 people. So after all of us got
2 years.
baptized,
Sorry.
we were still in Texas for a bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we came home, and I like started like getting more into the word and stuff like that. And I started noticing like what God says about me. So it was like, okay, like why am I thinking differently if this is already like written in truth, you know what I mean? And I was like, and then I started reading more about how it's saying like, oh, like you must love like even your enemies, or like you must like treat people how you want to treat, like how would you want to be treated yourself, right? I was like, well, I feel like people aren't treating me like that
The way that you want.
yeah. And I never noticed it because like I never really like talked to anybody about it, because it was like I feel like I was like feeling all these things really young. So I was like, people aren't like gonna get like, why am I feeling this like so young? Like they're gonna be like, oh, it's just like it's because you're in school, like that happens to everyone, like, you know what I mean? Like when they say like, oh, like everyone's insecure in high school, or like everybody goes through that in middle school, like new changes, you know what I mean? You just have to get through it. I was like, okay, like what's the point of like saying anything? But I think it was like once I knew what was true about me is when I realized like, okay, like this isn't okay. Like obviously, like if I'm not feeling like I'm not like living up, or I'm like representing what the truth is, then like what's the point? Like, you know what I mean? Like why like be anything different if you can be like already like the person you're meant to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like why change who you want to be when you can be something better?
Yeah.
But not for anybody else, but like for yourself.
Yeah.
Because like it doesn't really matter what, like, because everybody's gonna have like criticism on your whole journey, or even like everything that you do, and it's like to the point where you're like, okay, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like you just don't care about like what they say, but like care about what you say. And it's still like, I would say it's still like kind of hard. I like even till now, because there's like even all this stuff like on social media, like I don't know, like I'm sure like guys go through it also, but like this like image of like what a girl should be. You know what I mean? They have to have like a flat stomach, they have to have like shiny long hair, or like shiny short hair, or like you know what I mean? They have to have clear skin. They have to be charismatic, they have to be like bubbly, they have to like even like personality wise, like they have to have a nice smile. And it's like, whoa, like when did this like become a thing? And like when can you like just be a person?
Yeah.
I don't know, it was weird.
Yeah.
But I'm like glad I came here, because I even like, because I feel like now I have a bunch of like close relationships here where I can like talk about how I'm feeling without feeling like I'm stepping on anyone's shoes. Because you like, I don't know if like any of you have felt that, but like when you're like, oh, I can't like say how I'm feeling, or like if someone's like opening up to you, then you're like, oh, I can't say like anything like how I'm feeling, because like this is like I need to be there for them. Or like I've like been called like the therapist in like some of my friend groups, because like I always like try to be like, okay, like you can talk to me, like I never want someone to feel like they don't have someone to talk to, because like people go through hard stuff and it's hard to hear. And I know like not everybody's comfortable saying that to like a whole crowd. So I was like, okay, like you can come to me, like I'll like listen to you and stuff. And I feel like that's something I never found growing up, like somebody like actually like listening. Because like every time like I've been like, oh, maybe I want to tell them a little bit of my trauma, right? They like switch it up. Like I'll like be talking about it, they're like, oh my gosh, yeah, like this happened to me and blah blah. And I'm like, okay, like I guess like I can't, you know what I mean?
No, definitely.
So but like here, like I actually have people like, okay, like I can actually go to and stuff, which is like really nice.
And was it ever that, you know, you saw that change as in, you know what, like maybe I can't tell people, but I can tell God. You know,
Mhm.
did you ever have like that breakthrough of you know what, like, doesn't
Yeah.
matter if they're not listening, I'm gonna tell God, and I know that he can handle it.
Yeah, because I remember this one time I was in my room. I don't know what time it is. I know it was late, but I was cleaning.
Rearranging her
Yeah,
whole room.
I was like rearranging my whole room.
You guys don't do that like at 2 a.m?
Yeah, I think it was like literally like 2 a.m, and I was like taking all the clothes out of my drawers, like re-putting them in, like I was changing everything. And like I was like, I all of a sudden felt like so overwhelmed with like this weird feeling, and I was like, okay, like this isn't feeling right. And I just put in my headphones, and then I started listening to worship music, and I was like, okay, I was like, I need to calm down. Like this is like weird. Like I was just like rearranging my room. Like there's no reason why I should just like feel like sad all of a sudden, right? But I started listening to worship music, and then like all of a sudden, like I just started crying. I was like, ah. I was like me in a pile of clothes. I was just like, okay, like this is weird. And then like I just like got on my knees and like just started praying, because I was like, because again, like worship music like gets to me. Like that's like the one thing where I can like really like get deep into. And so I was like, and I did that for like probably like an hour, 2 hours, because like I was like, okay, I need to like calm down. Like I need to like revisit like why like I'm like these aren't like meant for me. Like these aren't feelings that are meant for me. There's like feelings from Satan and stuff. And I was like, it was kind of like I need to remember like this isn't from God. So I like went to God to like remind myself like okay, this is from you. Like these good things are from you. Like please like push this past me. Whoa. But yeah, it was crazy. And then like the next day I just felt like really like I felt better, because I was like, okay, like I'm fine, like everything's fine, like I'm not having like a midlife crisis right now, like everything's fine.
I love how you said that you needed to be remembered how you felt before, because like you said, you started like reading the word and getting closer to God, and like God in the Bible, he describes us as rubies, like more precious than rubies. He tells us we're loved. He tells us we're adopted. He tells us that we're clean. He tells us all these things, and he tells that we're worth it. And he was telling you, so you knew your worth when you were reading the word. That's how you were able to help other people who were going through the same thing. But then you hit that point where the devil was like, you know what, like she's helping all these people, like Jesus is using her to help all these other people who are broken. So he was trying to put those thoughts through you to try to break you down to not help other people. But just that one, like you going down on your knees and just asking for God to like help you, bring you back to like that mindset where you're like, okay, like that I am who God says I am, and no one can change it. That's that's why the next morning I feel like you woke up and you were like, you know what, like this is who I am. I am who God says I am. And like
that's a breakthrough.
Yeah, it's
like,
a breakthrough.
That's
I'm like play breakthrough.
Cue the breakthrough. Cue the song.
But
Copyright.
Yeah, but it was even like the next morning, like I don't know if like you guys have ever felt like you like go to bed, right, and then you wake up like so early the next morning, all of a sudden like you're motivated, like that motivation that hits you like 2 a.m. like it's actually there the next day, like you're like, I'm gonna go on a run, I'm gonna make myself a nice breakfast. Like that's how I felt after. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna finish cleaning my room right here. And I felt like I like wanted to be like productive, actually do something with my life instead of like sitting in bed watching TikToks and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, it was weird, because I was like, like this feels different, you know what I mean?
And it looks like throughout everything that you've been telling us, God has just been trying so hard, and he was like about your identity, you know? That's like the main thing that I got from it. Like, you know, you didn't know who you were. You let people walk all over you. It showed. And then there came that point in your life where you realize that no, this isn't right. This isn't what life is supposed to be like. This isn't what Jesus says my worth is. I'm going to change that. And you started feeling your worth. You started knowing and being able to tell people, hey, you can't treat me like that. And not in a way where you're being so rude, like, oh my gosh, like, don't,
you're trash.
Like, no, but it's in a point where you're respecting yourself and you're making others respect you, because you know that that's what Jesus said about you, and you know that that's how he treats you. and how you need to treat yourself and how others need to treat you. So I know we need to wrap up, but is there like anything in specific that you kind of just want to kind of put out there, like almost like a takeaway, or just something big that God like put in your heart throughout all of it, you know?
I would probably say like to like not try to live up to everybody's expectations, because realistically everybody has different expectations.
Yeah.
And you're like one person. Like, how are you gonna like live up to every person's expectations? Like, the only expectation you're supposed to live up is a God expectation, and who He says about you. Cause like this world is full of sin. It's full of critics. You know what I mean? Like, but it literally says like only God can judge you. Like nobody else can judge you. It doesn't matter if they're judging you. Like, literally, it doesn't matter. And like even then, it's like hard to remember because it's like, oh, like people are gonna think I'm weird. Like,
well, and I think something that showed that, you know, you said in your testimony that, you know, you when you knew about God, you were confident in it. So it didn't matter what others said.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
That confidence is what helps you. That confidence from God is what helps you to not care about what others are saying. You know,
and it's not like being cocky or anything. No. It's like it's confidence because you know who you are, and like
it's godly confidence.
Yeah, nobody like maybe like not everybody's like at that level of knowing like who they are, but it's not like, oh, I'm better than you. Like I know where I stand. Like you're still struggling. No, like you're supposed to like help other people and help people get through it. And it's and also like it's not bad to say what you're going through. Like I remember I remember this when, cause I was like, my doctors, they told me that like I was developing a lot of anxiety, especially like during senior year and COVID. And like I don't know if you've noticed, but one way that like I deal with like saying like, kind of like serious stuff is I joke about it. Like I can't just like come out and say like, I need to like put a little joke in there or something or like laugh it out. So when I found out, I went up to my brother and I was like, guess what? And then he was like, what? I was like, I apparently have anxiety or something.
I have this thing called anxiety.
Yeah. I'm like, do you know about it? And then and I like started laughing. And I remember because like I had, after I found out, no, this was before. I had like a panic attack in my room. And it was like, I never felt one of those. Because I noticed I started to have one when I was with my brother. We were just like chilling on the couch. And then I was like, wait, what was that feeling? And then I had one when I was alone at night, and I was like, okay, like, this is weird. And the next day, like, I was like, guess what happened to me last night? I had, like, it was a little panic attack or something. And, like, he looked at me like, are you okay?
Yeah.
I was like, why are you asking me that?
Yeah.
Like, because it's like nobody asks you that and like is serious about it. You know what I mean?
Well, I feel like sometimes, especially with the brothers, with the brother sister sibling, sometimes it can.
Yeah. And then he was like, why are you joking about that? I was like, why not? Like, how, like, what do you want me to like react like? He was like, no, this is like serious. Like, you can't just like move past that. And I was kind of like, okay. And it like made me realize like you have to like at least like tell someone. Like, you don't have to tell the whole world like about like what you're going through, but like at least like having like that someone. Like yesterday we were talking about it in youth, and this girl Jamie, she was saying how like how Liesl, you guys know Liesl, she's been in the videos, but how Liesl was like that person for her when her dog died, and how she was there for her, you know. And I was like, and I realized like, yeah, we all need that one person at least to talk it out with. And it's like someone that you know you can go through and confide in without feeling judged, if you are feeling judged by the world about like what you're feeling.
Definitely.
I just thought that was like, and I like now realize like I have a lot of people that like especially like in a youth group, like you have to realize like everybody's there to like help you out. Like no one's there, they're all going through the same boat as you. Like they're all trying to like figure out what their relationship was with God and like trying to grow in it. So no one is up better than you. Like even a pastor isn't going to be ahead of you because they still have their own problems just like you do. They're not perfect just because they have a degree in it, you know what I mean? Like they still go through the problems, and they still need to go and remember, like, okay, this is what God says I am. Like, let God speak through me. You know what I mean? So I just
No
think that's
manches,
like
you're
good.
scaring me.
Future pastor. But yeah, I would just say like that's like one of my biggest takeaways, to like not care what people say, even though you really want to, like, it doesn't really matter like what other people are gonna say about you. Yeah, everybody's
it's more
like
torture that way.
like you see people on like Instagram and like TikTok getting canceled, but like little mistakes that they do, like. And it's like kind of sad. I think that's kind of sad how like one person can do like one mistake and they're like doomed their whole career. You know what I mean? I feel like that's something that like a lot of people can like grow into, like not judging other people and like making it known that like you can make mistakes, but it's like what you do after those mistakes and like what you can grow from those mistakes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Awesome. Well, Estrella, thank you so much for
Kind of scary.
being here and for sharing your testimony.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, snap, snap, snap.
We should get a snap button.
We should.
Oh, I was like, what? But no, yeah, Estrella, thank you for sharing. Sandra, would you like to close it up with a little prayer?
Of course. All right, let's bow our heads. I'm sorry. Okay. Jesus, we know you're here with us today. It is so early in the morning, but we are here. Some of us are tired, but we bring all of our baggage, any weight that we're carrying. If someone is feeling down, or if anyone is just needs you, or just needs just a hug or anything, Lord, I just ask you that you may surround them. I pray that this message reach someone who is in need or just needed a reassurance that you are there for them, Lord. I thank you for Estrella. Thank you for bringing her to us. And we appreciate everything that you are doing in her life, because you are changing lives through her. And I ask you that you may bless this day. In Jesus Christ, amen.
Amen. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'm not sure if we are on. Oh, yeah.
Can I just add how we keep saying it's so early in the morning?
It's literally 11. I know.
We're so tired.
Can you tell that we all wake up at 11:30 regularly?
We speak for yourself, guys.
Only because you work.
Speak for yourself.
At least me and Sandra do.
Next Saturday, we will not be having an Instagram. We won't be having the YouTube live, I believe. We will be actually doing community service. Woo!
Service a la comunidad.
Oh, that was so quick.
Just a quick one.
So, yeah, I'm pretty sure we won't be having it, but we will be on Thursdays. Every Thursday, we have an Instagram devotional on Instagram Live at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So make sure to tune in for that. It's going to be so good. But yeah, we will catch you guys on the flippity flop.
Bye-bye, you guys.
Bye-bye.
Have a great day.